感谢主持人，然后感谢大家，非常高兴今天能在这儿给大家分享。然后呢，因为我们也是一个很国际化的活动，在座的大部分人也都能听得懂英文，所以为了我们这个国际友人的 benefit，我这块也会用英文来进行这个演讲。Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you for having us, having MiniMax today. We are very honored to be a presenter here with Let's Vision. So, if you ask what are the most popular words regarding the developers since last year, I'm pretty sure AI and going global are the two key words. While a lot of people were saying, okay, AI and going global could not even be harder anymore, for this year, what we got at the beginning of the Chinese New Year, we have this, DeepSeek, one of the fastest growing applications in the history. Within 20 days, it reached 20 million DAU. So for a lot of app developers, this is a great feat. And what does it tell us? Two insights I personally draw from this phenomenon of app launch. Number one is that AI penetration is still at the beginning. There's a huge room for growth. And we are born at this very fortunate time where you get to see 10x growth. It's not very often that in our lifetime you see an industry growing this fast. And secondly, today, AI model and the model capabilities are still one of the key determinants to how successful your application could be. Because as a model, large language model provider ourselves, we know how fast the models are advancing in capabilities. So the traditional product managers were looking at the features, looking at innovation. However, because of the models are progressing so fast, so you have to leverage the latest model capabilities. Otherwise, the applications might be rendered obsolete. That's why it's super important to learn what are happening with the models. Not only the large language models, but also multimodality models, as well as how to use them for your app development. And today, my whole topic will be about how to use AI, including MiniMax technology, as well as many other AI technologies, to create really amazing apps that global users and global audience really love. So before we get started, why MiniMax? Some people might know about MiniMax, some people might not, but we are in this very fortunate position to be able to talk about both AI applications as well as AI developers. It's because MiniMax, not only ourselves are one of the top developers in AI native apps. For example, in the dark red color, one of the fastest growing web app is Hilo AI, which is this AI creativity and AI video generation site. But we also have one of the largest AI companionship app in the world called Talkie. However, on this list, apart from some of our peers, almost every app developer is using some sort of MiniMax API and MiniMax model technology. So we can provide insights from both a platform perspective as well as an app developer perspective. And this chart really sums up what MiniMax does. And there are two things that we really focus on, and we call them our two flywheels. Number one is the foundation model research. That's the source of all the innovation. That gives the magic to the creators and to the app developers. And I'm very happy today you will be hearing from some of our creators, like Haixing and Simon, later today. And these are all creators and app developers benefiting from our foundation model technologies. But also, applications are important. The one story I will be telling is, if you think about what really ignites this time's AI innovation, is ChatGPT. And before ChatGPT, which is a consumer app, really got launched, OpenAI was just this research institution for 7 or 8 years, and it was not relevant to most people's life. It's only until their application on iOS as well as Google Play got launched, so millions of people globally were able to interact with large language model for the first time and really ignited this AI revolution. That's why we think any large language model company that only focuses on research is not going to know what's the latest in the market. It's not going to innovate as fast as people who focus on applications can. And vice versa. People who are developing AI applications, if they don't know from inside out how large language model and multimodality models work, they are not able to be ahead of others and create really amazing AI applications. And that's why we think this flywheel really helps promote both innovation on the model side as well as innovation on the application side. And the amazing thing is I have to update this slide every month or so because we keep coming up with new products. And last week, we launched Hailuo AI application globally on the App Store, as well as Hailuo Audio, MiniMax Audio on the web version. And we also launched a new image model. And everything happened within 2 weeks from the last 2 weeks. So that's the speed at which the AI space is innovating today. Just very quick sort of showcase of what AI can do already. So MiniMax is most famous globally for the Hailuo AI video generation. And when we first launched, we being the top of the global leaderboards for 2 months. And now like the Google VO2 is really great, but our goal is to consistently stay as the global top 3 AI generation models. And we have the one thing we commit to is to developers. So a lot of AI model companies, they only release their products for their own application. However, our philosophy is whatever latest technology we have, we open it up to all the developers at the same time. And if you take a quick look at one of this very short promotion video we did for one of the small model updates, this is our philosophy is to help AI help the illustrators, help the artists, help the developers instead of taking job away from them. And what you can see from this is a specific model we developed for 2D anime as well as 2D illustrations, so that in the past they need to sort of have professional budget to animate their stories. Now they can do it on their own. So just take a quick look at this short video. And everything is done through our AI model specifically designed for bringing 2D arts into 3D animations and short films. So I'm sure like among the sort of the very creative developers and artists, you can already tell there are so many things you could do with models like that. For example, we have a ton of developers globally doing these social apps that are hugging or kissing. You know, you can be together with your celebrities or you know, the girl in your dream. These social apps are all using our technology. And the underlying technical details are, number one, how smooth the animations are, how little the morphing or hallucinations are, as well as the success rate. So the first take, a very stable model should be able to render everything perfectly, and that's what our model is really great at. So all the developers try different models, and they settle on the models that give them the highest success rate. That's just one small example. But all these innovations that add together made our web traffic the highest among all the global AI video generators, even larger than Sora. It's 3 times than Sora's traffic. And the one thing I have to commit is we are late to the application, the iOS App Store game, because we were initially so focused on creating the model and to make the model the best and to create the productivity tool. When we launched our app, finally, last week, see what we got. So all these are counterfeits. So if you search MiniMax or Hailuo, these are not our official apps. But that's a different way of saying, how popular our brands are. But we are still battling this battle of the pirated sort of issue. So definitely search for official MiniMax app if you want to download it. None of these are official. The other thing I want to share with a lot of developers here is we not only do AI video generation, our intent is actually to be the global top 3 for all AI multimodality models. One important thing that almost every app can use, whether you're an education app or whether you're a translation app, etc., is we have one of the best AI voice synthesis technology globally. And I know some people here speak Cantonese. For example, we are the only AI model with authentic Cantonese accents. So we'll just show a quick video to see, by the way, everything in this video is again created by our video app, but the music, the sound effect, as well as the voices are also created by our audio technologies. So let's take a quick look.
Resonates with resilience and becomes the song of wisdom. It reaches the past, the present, and the dreams yet to come. Voice bears the weight of our emotions. Everything feels so heavy. This is the best day of my life. I'm done putting up with this. What if it all goes wrong? And a voice has the power to connect us all. 你有咩咁唔開心啊？ Je me sens complètement paumée et submergée. 有这样的感觉很正常，你并不孤单。Gracias. Solo necesito un poco de orientación. Just take one step at a time. You'll be fine. With a single step, and the power of voice will be yours to command. High-level audio HD model is now live.
So this is a hidden treasure for anybody who's developing applications for people all around the world. If you want to add voice synthesis technology, we are probably the only provider with authentic Arabic, authentic Russian, authentic Turkish, etc. So definitely take advantage of our AI technology here and make your app accessible to global audience. Because of all the innovation, we actually are pretty famous and got noticed by the global media. So whether it's being recognized for our app, Talkie, as well as a bunch of new apps coming up online, we also got a lot of social media attention from our users. And the community and the users are our largest asset. So we really take it to our heart to help all the creators and developers. And I myself is responsible for all the developer relationship. And we have a colleague in the audience who's responsible for all the creator relationship. So we love to really give people any help we could give to together see great AI-powered products and artworks coming to life. So last but not least, it's a very important part to see what developers are doing with our apps. So these 3 are our own applications. And what I want to focus on for this session is to give you some inspirations about where we see people are making amazing innovations with our AI technology. And I will be focusing a lot on the global names because I think a lot of developers here know about the Chinese apps going global really well. But what are happening with global developers? And our MiniMax unique advantage is we have more than half of our users all globally. And most of the developers are also global developers. So I want to share a couple examples of very creative application using AI and what amazing work that can happen. First example is this startup in Silicon Valley called Remix. We have very good relationship and we are along their creation journey. And it's it's voted by A16Z as one of the most innovative apps in the AI age. It's called Remix. So although it's very small, their app innovation is one of the most genius I've seen. which they have this full automatic agentic workflow to use large language model to help you create a 30-second music video or advertisement video. And you don't need to do anything as a creator. You just need to see the agent with an idea. For example, I want to create a song about MiniMax, and I want like everything to have a plot, a dramatic plot around it, and I want to have a music video that goes with the actual rhythm. So all these complex tasks got broken down by large language model, and they use Suno and Udio and MiniMax music models to create the music. And the large language model, the agent will go online and do research about the background and create the story plot. And they have this very genius integration of different stylistic templates through Midjourney and Flux to create artistically consistent first frame. And then they use the MiniMax model to animate those first frame. So this whole process takes 10 minutes, but it only costs $5 to create something like this. And through the process, the only thing you do is just typing in the initial idea. So this one is fully automated outcome of a music video. You can imagine once the product gets launched, which will be launched in 2 weeks, this is like the musically moment for AI generated video. And people can have so much fun creating their own music video, or the advertisers could create 30-second social ads without much effort, and the budget is 100 times cheaper than traditionally how they create a AI ad. So this is a very good way of putting many different AI models together at work with some preset library so that your outcome is really within control and artistically very pleasing. So people are love to share it. That's on Remix. The second one is a very interesting app idea from an Israeli company called MyHeritage. It's the largest genealogy website in the world and have more than 200 million users. So it's huge. It has been around for 20 years. What they use is they use our AI voice as well as AI video capability to cater towards the elderly market. So all their customers or users are older generations, right? Think about your grandparents or your parents. And they really don't have a place to touch AI. But AI really integrates well with sentimental value and with what's dear to their heart, which is family. So they will be able to relive the old memories of their grandparents, their ancestors, and be able to animate these with our AI video technology to bring their deceased beloved ones to life. And as well as, for example, if a newborn baby has never seen the grandparents, but he or she will be able to listen to their voice using the AI voice cloning technology. That's a great example of combining something, the tech, as well as the sentimental value, and to cater towards a market that's really well underserved by AI, and which we think is very meaningful and has a lot of economic value as well. So the tech itself, the implementation is very easy, but the value, whether the sort of the sentimental value it creates or the social value, is huge. And I also want to share two big name examples, right? One is Shopify, the largest e-commerce website in the world, independent e-commerce. And this is where we think in 2025, AI advertisement is gonna take off hugely. So if anybody is in this industry, just take a quick look at some examples. These are all generated by our AI models. And what you need is just a first picture of your product and see what AI models can do. This is professional camera movements and maintains the logo perfectly. So this one turns a static picture, which is very low cost, into really engaging short video clips that increase the ROI of your advertisement hugely. And this is super useful for closing. So for closing, your models will come to life, and it will become so engaging compared to the traditional static picture. And you can even do very stylish and almost like professional looking videos if you have a good first shot. And see the logos are maintained perfectly. And these are the stability that our model provides. Last but not least, even in enterprise settings, the applications like LinkedIn, they're using our technology to really bring static LinkedIn posts, which are just words, into videos, because videos are way more engaging in telling the company vision as well as their overall, like whether you do recruitment or creating a company kind of marketing event, the videos are just way better medium. So this is using our what's called subject reference technology. Is you just need to upload a picture of the person, and it's able to create a video of the person in different closing, different setting, talking. And LinkedIn actually created this short video explaining how the technology is integrated. So you can take a quick look. And the economic value is huge in terms of cutting $3,000 to less than $10 using all of the AI technologies in a very smart way.
We've built a plugin that generates videos directly from LinkedIn production content in real time. Not just a concept, but fully functional in real code. For the first use case, let's open the Campaign Manager recommendation hub. This recommendation encourages advertisers to extend their ad beyond the LinkedIn feed, boosting impression rates. Right-click on the recommendation card. The agent retrieves the ROI message and audience attributes to generate a speech script using OpenAI model. This script, combined with the ROI message, is then processed by the Synthesia model to create personalized avatar video.
Simon, as a software engineer, you understand the importance of efficiency. By enabling the LinkedIn audience network, you can expand your ad reach without increasing the budget. Reach more professionals effortlessly and let your campaigns work smarter, not harder.
Next, let's try videalizing advertisements. This campaign showcases Gather AI's advanced warehouse management solution. The agent will fetch the ad content and use OpenAI model to generate text to video script. This script goes to the MiniMax video model, while the content goes to the audio model. After synchronizing the video and audio, you'll get a video with rich scenes and actions.
One misplaced pallet within a warehouse inventory can bring your entire operation to a halt. Our data-driven warehouse technology has made it easy to find missing pallets with minimal disruption, helping NFI cut manual hours by 75%. Put a stop to inventory emergencies with Gather AI.
We can take it a step further. Imagine a thermos cup ad with just one image. By retrieving audience location, we can generate two distinct videos from the same image.
Life's too short for lukewarm coffee or melted ice. Discover the Stanley drinking cup that's as tough as your schedule. Where will your cup take you today?
Each perfectly personalized to engage a specific audience.
A vida é muito curta para café morno ou gelo derretido. Descubra o copo Stanley, tão resistente quanto a sua rotina.
One more thing. The videalization agent can even transform our LinkedIn posts into stunning videos. Here's Satya's recent post where he was excited to announce the launch of NVIDIA clusters in Azure. We combine his post content, profile picture, job title, and other attributes to craft a personalized video scene for Satya.
Just in time for test time scaling, we have our first NVLink 72 clusters live in
So this one is using voice cloning.
built on these systems.
Basically, the CEO's picture as well as the voice with consent are able to combine into a really lifelike video as if he's talking himself. So all these amazing creations are just using the models, the capabilities, and smartly put them together and making amazing applications. So at MiniMax, we really hope to see greater innovations coming out of all the amazing developers. And that's why we're very fortunate today to have the opportunity to talk with the Apple ecosystem and to see more amazing applications using AI products coming into fruition. Last but not least, this is where we think AGI is leading us today. So there's a lot of debate about what is AI. And in our opinion, it's not this magical thing. It's not this magical aha moment. It's actually a continuous 30-year-long journey of transitioning to AGI. And it's very similar to, in the past, the search age as well as the recommendation engine age. Whereas in the search age, people only vote by feet. They all start to use Google because Google offers the best search results. That's the same with the models today. Is the best technology is the most important determinant. So for any of the developers here or users here, definitely constantly explore what are the newest models and work with the model providers that constantly innovate. So that's very important, lesson number 1. And lesson number 2 are, in the recommendation engine era, ByteDance is one of the most famous company, and they never tell the other parties they are a technology company. But instead of using the technology, just sell the technology, they do amazing applications with the recommendation engine. And that creates the biggest value. So we think the AI age is really, the value is at the application layer, but the application layer is powered by the best technology. That's why tech plus application, that's the MiniMax vision for what is AGI. And last but not least, feel free to scan our QR codes. We just have so many products and so many great innovations that the team is working so hard on. And it will be a great honor for any of you to either become a user, tell us your feedback, or become a developer and take advantage of our technology. And we would love to support all the amazing work coming out from the community. And that's my presentation today. Thank you for everybody's time.
好，感谢琳达老师为我们带来的精彩分享。下面是 Q&A 的环节，想要提问的观众可以举手，我们的工作人员会把麦克风送到各位。然后那边有一位穿灰色衣服的男士。
你好，我想咨询一个问题，就是其实我们一直在关注 AI 在于 AI video 这一块的应用，然后呢，其实我们最关注 AI 它最终生成这个 video 它最终效果的时候，有时候和用户之间它确实还会有一定的需求上的差异。那我们现在有一些点的话，其实 AI video 和视频的时间线编辑，其实有一些它是目前来看啊，有一些是没有往一块儿一起深度结合的。那我想了解一下，就是 MiniMax 对这一块儿的话，会不会有一些探索的一些想法，或者说会有一些技术方面的一些突破呢？谢谢。
是什么视频和什么的深度结合？
比如是说我们生成了一段视频，然后呢，这段视频里面其实。我希望说把它放到时间线上，然后呢，再通过一些时间线的一些编辑去给它增加一些新的片段或者新的元素，和我原有的一些其他视频素材做一下融合。但现在好像市面上这一类的，好像还确实不太多，或者我还没有见到。
对，现在那个 AI 视频或者 AI 多模态的生态，其实是一个就是寒5G时代吧，就又混乱，然后又有非常多新的技术在爆发，所以我们也是抱着一个生态的原则。就说实话，比如说，有些友商，对我就不说名字了，但他们在传统的视频编辑领域是非常强大的，同时他们自己也有自己的 AI 模型。但其实现在的生态都是比较开放，我们完全欢迎，就是说用好的模型生成器，比如说海螺这个模型来生成一些 AI 的片段，再用传统的编辑器把它编辑起来。无论是 Adobe、Canva 还是国内的一些厂商，其实都是支持就是不同的编辑。包括我们这边有很强的创作者，就是海星老师和 Simon 老师。等会儿他们就是我看到最好的那些 AI 电影啊，或者说不同素材编辑起来，其实都是创作者自己找到了很多窍门，利用一切可以利用的现有的科技，就把它合成起来。当然，我们也在做各种多模态融合的事情。就无论是这个现在的音频已经做到了，就是每个字儿的这个 timestamp， 那视频我完全可以做 timestamp， 然后跟音频无论是之后的 lip sync， 还是说有一段是之前拍的视频，然后再加一段这个AI 的 extension， 其实这些技术上的挑战我们都在做。所以我觉得传统视频跟 AI 视频融合在目前这个阶段可以用一些传统的剪辑工具，但是呢，下一个阶段就可能几个月之内我们会出关于视频 extension 的这种技术，就是你可以改写你的电影结局，你对这个结局不满意，或者说之前我们有个很火的帖子，就是向佐的演技特别僵硬，然后你完全可以用 AI 再让它重新演一遍，你根本看不出它是一个 AI 去进行加工的这么一个片段。那用的其实是现有的这个视频的 footage， 再加上 AI 对它重新的演绎。所以这种传统工具再加现代工具的融合，都是靠创作者和开发者去比较有创意的去尝试。然后我们也有 Discord community， 可以再加上我们的 Discord， 就在这个网站上有很多大神，就是会分享一些好的使用方式。